Today I went and fixed two chimneys. One is a cabin where they have a coal burner down a cellar for an emergency, so it's not a big deal. And the other one, the bank inspector came in and he looked at it. He said there's something wrong with it. So I just had to patch it up. It was no big deal. So here we go. Well, today I'm at a friend's cabin. He's got this chimney up here and there's nothing wrong with it. The only thing is a little shabby on the outside. So we're going to just scrape it down and paint it. We're not going to make a big deal out of it. Now we're going to go up here and look at the chimney. 90% of this stuff is superficial, you want to call it that. It's just old paint and everything else. Look at it. So, what happens when you go to a dentist? You go to the dentist, you take the old stuff out, you put the new stuff in, you don't rip the whole chimney down. Nothing wrong with the inside. We get up on the top. We just got some bad spots here. A little bit around the flue. We're just going to scrape this chimney and paint it. No big deal. So like I said, just going to scrape the bad stuff off. And that's it. So the top was the part that's bad. This part right here where the weather's not getting to is good. So as you're going, see, this is a piece of rough sandpaper. That gets some of that excess off. So for these two chimney repairs, I'm just mixing up some rapid set mortar mix because it dries extremely fast and I don't want to be waiting. So I have the camera at a distance. I'm just showing you before I do the top. Get a sponge in the water and I wet it real good so that that rapid set sticks in here. Now I got my little mixture. I'm just going to go with my rubber glove and fill all those bad spots in. Just like that. See it? Then we sponge the top off, just like that. And I'm going to come back in another week or two when I come up here and paint it. I'm back about a week later and I'm painting it. And this chimney is actually for a coal furnace that's down the cellar. And they only use it for an emergency. So it's no big deal. I just got to talk them into getting for the chimney cap so the water don't get down. But this helps it to last a lot longer. Well, we got the chimney down, and look at the flashing. There's holes all over the flashing, and I know the water's getting in here. So they're going to have to change the roof, and I'm not going to redo the flashing now. But I'm just going to, if I can get to hold this camera, nail this down, and then tar over everything. I'm just going to get this tar here. It's called the wet patch. Go over it when it's wet. I'm going to get up there and tar everything. I'm going to tar everything. I don't care because they're going to have to change the flashing anyway. And this is one way to keep it from leaking. So if I see any holes, everything's getting tarred. Better tarred too much than too little. So that's it. It's all done and we're finished. Well, today I'm going to fix a chimney And they said, the inspector came, they're selling the house, and they said this chimney's no good. So let's go take a look at it. So we're looking at the chimney, and they had another contractor come up here, say the same thing as me. There's nothing wrong with this chimney. But guy can't sell the house, so I got to make it just look better again. That's all. So that's all I'm going to do. I'm not going to steal anything off anybody or anything. Just going to patch it up. So like always, I'm just going to scrape off the loose stuff. I'm not going to make no big deal out of it. Like they're telling you it's a big deal. There's no big deal. Just going to scrape the loose stuff off and repaint it. Mixed up some rapid set. It's like a paste. It's going to go underneath all these holes up. Rub it in there. See? Just rub it in. Paint it. So when it comes to dealing with chimneys and it comes to dealing with inspectors, first of all, if you hire someone to do your home inspection, you're going to get a home inspection report. And that guy's going to tell you everything that's wrong. When you deal with a building inspector from the city or something, you're not going to get anything. All you're going to do is give me the money. And then when you deal with an inspector that was from the bank, say you're selling this house and the bank comes and looks at it, they're going to go around, take pictures and everything saying safety hazard, safety hazard. And then it might be a little paint chips like that, and they say, well, this could be lead paint. So you got to paint over it so it's not showing. Then they get their $100 to come back and saying it's okay. So that's the way it kind of works. The way of the world, you got to jump through all these hoops all the time. Thanks for watching. I'm Mike Haduck. Until next video.